Grand Rising Soul Fam. Today I've been coming on to explore Gene Key 42, which according to the Gene Keys is the shadow of expectation, the gift of, why did I just forget this? Oh, non-attachment, because I was unattached to the answer. And the divine expression of celebration. In the I Ching, this is the hexagram of increase. And in quantum human design, this is the gate of conclusion. So here we see it on the body graph there. Just wanted to offer this moment of pause to tap into the wisdom of this gate. This one brings with it the challenge to learn to bring things to completion, to allow yourself to be led where you need to be to finish things, to value your ability to know how to finish and to learn to give up your need to try to start everything, to finish things in order to create space for something new. Sometimes we just get to bring things to their full completion. We learn about this in Gene Key 22, right? This is the shadow of dishonor, as we dishonor our emotions and our feelings when we don't allow them to come all the way to their natural completion. So our mastery is the ability to respond to being inserted into opportunities, experiences, and events that you have the wisdom to facilitate and complete, to know exactly what needs to be completed in order to create space for something new. In an unbalanced expression, this could be pressure, confusion, and self-judgment for not being able to get things started. Avoiding or putting off things that need to be completed, creating a backlog of projects that can lead to paralysis and overwhelm. This can also be in an unbalanced expression, finishing things prematurely due to pressure. So resiliency keys that may be activated while we contemplate this gate is decisiveness. So just checking in and asking ourselves what needs to be healed, released, aligned, and brought to our awareness for us to make clear and strong choices. Next resiliency key is courage. What needs to be healed, aligned, released, and brought to our awareness for us to move forward with more courage and faith. And lastly, vitality. Oh, sorry, not lastly. Second to lastly, vitality. What needs to be healed, released, aligned, and brought to our awareness for us to heal from this burnout. And empowerment. What needs to be healed, released, aligned, and brought to our awareness for us to feel powerful in this situation. Affirmations available here. Take whatever you like and throw whatever you don't like right back in the fuck it bucket. I am gifted at knowing when and how to finish things. I respond to bringing events, experiences, and relationships to conclusion in order to create space for something new and more abundant. I can untangle the cosmic entanglements that keep people stuck in old patterns. My ability to realign and complete things helps others create space for transformation and expansion. And further contemplations. Number 1, do I own and value my natural gift of knowing how to bring things to completion? Here we are in the end, or in Pisces season, the end of the zodiac wheel. Number 2, what things in my life do I need to finish in order to make room for something new? Number 3, am I holding on to old circumstances and patterns because I'm just afraid to let them go? And number 4, do I judge myself for not starting things? How can I learn to be gentler with myself? It takes a lot of grace to bring things to their natural completion, where it can be a win-win for everyone, where we can walk away knowing I've learned everything that I've had to learn, and I've seen every pattern in which I've related to other. You know, some of us, I know myself, I've had avoidant attachment before, where I can feel the fear of not being chosen, simply because it's a pattern from childhood to feel not lovable, not worthy of love and belonging. And so I can go out and I could, seek love interest. I've done this habitually in my life of seeking a love interest that is anxiously avoidant and doesn't actually provide the satiation that I need, simply because it's a familiar and comfortable pattern from the past, going without and feeling like, oh, isn't that what love is? The longing. But actually, when we are touched by grace, we recognize that love starts from within and comes from without. So there is no reason to feel separate or not attached. So when we can actually embrace the non-attachment, we accept the non-attachment, we free up all the energy that we are actually using on controlling an outcome. And now we get to allow the universe to give us something greater than we ever would have imagined for ourselves, because of how habitually we want to create timelines that are reminiscent of things that we already experienced, because we're comfortable with the emotions that we've already had, even if those emotions are uncomfortable. So to break free from their victim consciousness is to free up all the energy that we've had expecting people to be different. At some point, you allow people to be exactly as they are, and you respond differently. Sending you so much love and grace and celebration this week. Celebrate the ending of cycles, celebrating the awareness that you have now. Celebrate how you are better than you were yesterday.